okay, two-stated version. Now we can go next question. What is main difference between like rand and rand-C? What is the main purpose for that both? Rand and rand-C. So why they will use main things? We have so many tandem randomized dollar random
So,
and this thing is there.
is it like random variables or something else?
Yeah, there will be keyword is there in system like R and
Yeah,
rand
rand.
and rand C. So actually, in Verilog we have dollar rand for randomizing the variable. Okay, na. In system Verilog we have this rand and rand C. So why rand normally we have nothing but dollar random. So is okay. I want to ask like, in another way. So what is main difference between dollar random Verilog and rand in system Verilog? So what is main difference? You got no point? What I'm doing?
Yeah, got it, got it.
Yes, yes. No, no. Oh, you know what is main
The
difference in Verilog dollar
question
random
I
and
understood,
system
but
Verilog rand keyword?
yeah,
You don't know. Oh, okay. Solution.
yeah,
You don't know answer. You are telling.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Anyone knows? We can open up. This is like a normal like discussion, so we can sharing the knowledge.
Yes, sir, I know the
I can
difference
do
between rand and rand C, but not the difference between random and rand.
Dollar random and dollar rand. You are telling. That one I don't know. You know.
Uh, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, mean see dollar random we are using for dollar random we are using for that will randomize only up to 32-bit. Okay,
Yeah, it's 64 bits.
it will only just randomize up to 32-bit. But in this rand keyword it will randomize. There is no limit. So that is depend upon simulators. That's it. So that is the main difference. Dollar random and rand. That is the main thing. Okay. Okay, next day we'll go for next anything like in constants you people will know like you should be good at like constants if they will give like one not encoding or generate even or odd even and odd. So these are things should be good at like they will ask like constants just they will give like a scenario like generate even numbers and odd numbers or even and odd both like this like this question is they will ask for a train level this thing. Okay, I hope you people will know like how to write for a constant for a one not encoding and even even numbers to generate even numbers and odd numbers like this. If you don't know means you can search in Google that will be available. That is very easy. It's simple. Okay. Next, next we'll go for like communication threads, communication mediums. Like communication threads will be like there will be three types, like mailbox, semaphores, and events. These three things will be used for communications. But what is main difference these three mailbox and semaphores and what are these? What are the situation we are using mailbox and this one? Semaphores and events, that that things.
yeah, mailbox is useful for only for communication, inter-process communication, while semaphore is used for synchronizing the channels.
Okay, good. What about events?
Even just triggering the signals, I think. Even
Yeah, triggering the events, but that is also used for synchronized purpose, so
Yeah.
initially I have told, like, some three threads will be there. So whenever I complete two threads, so third thread should be complete. So how it will be work means, it will be work using events. So whenever two threads will be complete, you will just trigger that event. So you will, in third thread, you are just unblocking that one, so it will start working. Like this it will be work. Okay, that will be using events. So depend upon some situation they will use, mailbox, just we are just passing the information, like, from one component to another component.
Another component.
Yes, one component to another component. This semaphores means, so synchronized performance main application, we think like, some shared memory will be there. So some shared memory means one memory is there. So that will be used for, so multiple components like driver, monitor, and some of the components that will be used. So if it will happen, if driver and monitor using used at a time, na, that shared memory, so there will be like, override will be happen. So in order to avoid that one, so they will use semaphore. They will put some keys. After get that keys, and you want to write in that memory location. So for that, they will use semaphores. Okay, these are the thing they will use for semaphores and
Yeah,
mailbox events.
I have
Yes,
one doubt.
whenever shared uh, yeah, yeah.
When
Sorry.
we, what is the real-time use of peak in mailbox?
Peak in mailbox, no? What is,
Yeah,
peak means, it will not remove from the FIFO. So mailbox nothing but FIFO, you can, so
yeah,
whenever uh, peak means, that you are just taking that copy of that transaction for doing that one. You will not remove that FIFO
yeah.
in that memo. So why it is used means, sometime if you want to do some debug, or you want to generate some you want to get that transaction. So in order to remove from that FIFO, so they will use the at the time. That is depend upon some project, some like, design thing, depend upon situation. Peak means like it will just take copy from that, it will not remove. Get
Okay,
means it will remove from that FIFO transaction.
okay.
Okay, that is the main thing.
Means is there any specific purpose to use this peak?
Any purpose, any purpose, actually, in actually now I am working on only UVM, na? So mailbox I have not used it. So I don't have that much knowledge. But peak will be used for just only just copy of that transaction. If you want, whenever if you want, that we take. That's it. It will main thing like, if you have like some transactions is there in that, you want to take just copy. If you want to copy that one, or if you want to consume means get, if you want copy means they will use a peak. That's it.
Okay.
Hmm. Yes, these are okay. This are thing like in SV. So when we move to the like, in SV, like I think that much is yeah, Oops concept normally they will use like, yeah, in Oops concept they will use mainly I think polymorphism. So child, parents, I think so many people will be confused that one. So they will ask like one snippets for that. How parents will call a child will call parents, why it is legal or illegal, like that. So polymorphism is a very important concept. This one, that is the main thing. They will ask like, how inherited will be happen, inheritance. So like this super keyword, this keyword. When come to Zoops, that will be very very important things. These are polymorphism is very very important. So main thing like polymorphism by means like poly means many, uh, polymorphism, so it will work, it will work like many things depend upon how you are assigning. So child to base to child, like this. When you use virtual keyword, so if you use virtual method, so it will be printing, if you use a different thing, working will be different. So when you not when you don't use like virtual methods, so it will be working will be different, like this scenario. So with virtual and without virtual methods, so that will be polymorphism will be happen with by using with virtual itself. Okay, this thing you should be know, like virtual concepts. Yes. Oops. Next, when we move to like UVMs, no, they will ask like as a trainee, they will ask like faces. So how many faces? Why we are using synchronized purpose? All those things and factory methods and main thing like communication. How this handshake will happen between driver and sequencer. That things will be very very important. These things will be in UVMs. UVM things. Yeah, faces and factory. That's it.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, in one interview, they asked me, can we assign a separate port in driver?
Separate
Like if we want to transfer some data from driver to scoreboard, is it possible?
driver to scoreboard. Driver to scoreboard. There is so if you want to do like that, na, actually as of the like Accelera, if you follow Accelera, so there is no rule to like drive from driver to scoreboard. You cannot give like
Okay.
in scoreboard there will like a default analysis port will be there, so we are giving in environment connection through monitor and scoreboard itself. Directly we cannot give like uh, driver to scoreboard, because scoreboard will be in transaction level, driver will be in like signal level activity, it will convert. So if you give like there will be like communication will be not possible, so that's why we are not giving. You got my point, like how why driver will not give into scoreboard. Yeah, driver what will happen, that will just convert a transaction level into a signal level activity. So after signal level activity, if you are passing to scoreboard, no, so scoreboard will not understand signal level activities, so that's why we are using monitor for that scoreboard.
Okay. Uh, like, can we clear analysis port in driver? Is it possible?
Yeah, analysis port we can declare that one, I think so. So we can
By
declare there.
declaring analysis port, can we transfer the data to scoreboard?
Yeah, that is I'm telling you. This is signal level activity will happen driver.
Okay.
Scoreboard will be in terms of transaction level.
Okay.
There means scoreboard will understand, will that will not understand like transaction level, sorry, signal level activity. So that's why what we are doing in monitor, we are converting back to the transaction level and we are passing there.
Okay.
That thing we are doing. And the Accelera, so what we want to follow, like how Accelera we are telling. So in that there is no rule to like driver to scoreboard, is we should not go there. We can do, but there is complex things is there, I think. I don't know that we can do that one, but complex things is there.
Okay.
We are breaking that following Accelera rules and regulations, standard methods like that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it about like my like anyone have some like anything like related thing doubts, so I can answer, otherwise we can drop. That's it. And you people will search na trainees like all you can go through some websites, there will be so many companies will be there, so you want to apply for their career pages, so you will get somewhere like response. You want to go like you should, instead of like LinkedIn and Naukri also, you want to go particular websites and there will be career pages will be there, so you can apply there to get. So many service based companies is there, they are providing for freshers jobs. Yes, I can do from my side. Anything else? Anyone?
Okay, guys. Anyone questions to interview? Upendra, Arun, Naveen, Motor C plus, Prasanna, Sahitya,
And
Saksham. Can you ask questions to interview?
Yeah, I have one question.
Oh, yeah, please continue.
yes,
Uh,
yes.
when we will use space ready to end phase.
Uh, sorry, Krishna, your voice is not audible.
Yeah, can you explain about the phase ready to end? I read that one whenever all phases have been dropped, at that time the phase will start.
Phase ready to end.
So
Okay,
what
okay.
is,
You are
yeah, yeah,
asking phase ready to end, na?
yeah.
Yeah, phase
But I didn't get to
ready to.
read. one, and what is
Yeah.
the use of
So
phase?
whenever run phases is there, run phases. So we are
Yeah.
using normally objections in run phases. Okay. So whenever so we are using the run phases. So you think like a for objections we are using rise and drop objection. So whenever all drop objection means whenever all component run phases will be finished. So that come to the this phase ready to end. This thing you will come. Okay. Whenever all component means it will go to the next phase. Next phase means what, after run phase what
Extract.
will be there. Yeah.
Extract.
So in, yeah, before going to the extract phase, so all components should be work will be done or not, so that will be indicate. Okay.
Okay.
We are checking that condition. So if phase ready to end, if that end, then we are going to the next phase, extract phase. We are staying there itself. So some other component will be not finished job, like monitor or some other driver, some master monitor, some slave monitor will be not done. So for that we are waiting for that. Whenever it complete now, we are check how you are knowing means you are using that if condition, like not of phase ready to end. If it is phase ready to end is there, so we are all drop operations will be happen. Then we are moving to the next phase, extract phase. So that's why it come objections and phase ready to end, all those things. Okay. You got my point what I'm doing?
Oh, actually, phase ready to end phase is separate phase, right?
No, not separate phase.
Now, what I did is that after completing of all phases, then only the phase ready to end phase will start.
No, not like that.
Not
Because
like that.
you are yeah, not like that. Because phase ready to end means that is related to only run phase. Run phase there will be 12 sub phases is there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for that, not for all phases. Like what we have like 8 extra and not for that, but only related to run phase. That was phase ready to end. Whenever all drop objections will happen, no, we are checking these conditions once again.
Okay.
If it is all drop objection also comes, we are checking this condition for that. That is not related to all phases, that is related to only run phase. Yes. And so much depth is there, so many UVM things is there. We don't know that thing. if you dig more, you will get more like that. UVM like it's like river. Okay. Any other things? Okay. Shall we drop?